When you go with this attitude into the market, they will take every penny from you. The easiest time to make money is around these opening hours. Can you explain to me why many of you monkeys out there are buying up here? The difference between you and your success and all of your goals is your ability to understand that blue part. You have that desire that says, if I am attached to something I love, I will go all out until I get it. Or do you say, I want to be a trader, but there is this new episode of Game of Thrones that's out. Okay, one episode. And then I'll see what there's on the charts. Okay. It'll take very, very, very long that way. Now, how many of you guys in this room, the goal is, I want to have a lot of money so I don't do anything. So the goal in life is to be dead. That's the goal in life, is to be dead. I want to do nothing. That's the goal. The goal is to make money to do nothing. I just want to sit there on the beach and do nothing, right? So it's the harsh reality, but someone's got to give you that wake-up call, right? Someone's got to give it to you. And if it's coming from me, it might come from somebody else. It might come from a parent. It might come from a loved one. And you might take it as, no one talks to me like that. And you might walk away from it. And that's fine. But I want to tell you, the way I'm treating you right now costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. But when you go with this attitude into the market, they will take every penny from you. And when I say they, I don't mean there is a whole institution saying, come here. Let me take every penny from. No, come on. The market works in a certain rhythm, the way the market moves. Wall Street's doing its thing to make money. Retail traders are doing their thing to make money. The market itself is trying to do their thing to make money. They're trying to negotiate price all the time. In all of this chaotic mess, you are entering saying, oh, I want to make a lot of money so I can buy a Ferrari. You're going to get run over. You're jumping into traffic with a very soft attitude. You have to toughen up a little bit more. Okay. I want you to understand the key important elements here. Okay. The key important elements, which is when the market starts to move. Okay. Answer these questions. When does the market start to move the most? When does it move the most? Like opening hours, news events. Good. Why do you guys trade outside of these hours? Don't do it. If that's the time the market moves, and if that's the time there's demand, and that's the time you're supposed to service somebody, why do you trade any other hour? You're playing the lottery? Don't trade any other hour. If you don't know what you're doing outside of those hours, don't do it. The easiest time to make money is around these opening hours. That's the easiest time because market moves. People panic. If the market starts to go in a certain way, right? And you're like, oh, there's demand. Okay, there's demand for whatever this product is. In this case, instead of going and talking about fruits and stuff, let's talk about some Forex stuff, yeah? So in this case, the demand is for Swiss franc yen, for example. I'm just labeling a currency here, okay? Okay, is Swiss franc yen. Now, what is the number one thing for you to do as of right now? I need a discount. Wait for a better price? Okay, wait for a pullback. Good. So a lot of you guys are saying, I want to see something come down, something come down. If that's, that's what you need to do, can you explain to me why many of you monkeys out there are buying up here? Why do you buy that? If you know this information, do you not respect your knowledge? Why do you buy up there? Starting today, cut it out. Cut it out. Stop buying up there. You know that's not the right thing to do. Wait for a discount. What is that? Is that a discount? That's 1% discount. You want to buy up there? Cut it out. Cut it out.
Now, are you curious about the exact strategy Navin has been using to approach the markets? The Mastering Price Action course reveals all of that. In that course, you're going to understand the logic behind each price action movement. And from that, you will be able to take your trading to the next level by having a much more solid understanding of the markets. And because you're a subscriber, just click on the link in the description below to access our exclusive discount. Time to take your trading to the next level. All right, let's get back to the video.
Now, once price comes down for a discount, once price comes in for a discount, what now? What is it that you're looking to do now? You tell me. When prices rose up, it basically means there are dudes who didn't get filled, right? Saying they wanted it so badly that they had to buy it. Does this look like there are dudes who want it so badly? Does the blue area look like there's dudes who want it so badly? Don't get FOMO. Don't get involved. Do not touch that blue area. What is your job? Get in, get out, make a quick buck. This is you, and you want to buy a phone. Okay, let's say you want to buy a phone. This is the biggest phone on the planet. Okay, you want to buy a phone. Okay, and the phone that was at $1,000 suddenly goes 900, 800, 700, 600. Do you want to buy it? Or are you going to think, well, if it's coming down in price, let it come down. What's the problem? Why do you need to buy it now? If it's coming, let it come down. Don't interfere. If they're giving a discount, let them give a discount. It is when this moment happens where you start saying, why is the discount not coming anymore? Why is the discount not coming? They were always making lower lows the whole time, and now the discount's not coming. And then it does this. Do you want to buy it? Do you want to buy it? Let me ask all of you guys right now. Do you want to buy it? I want to ask you one question. This squiggly part I drew right here, does that represent anything like this? Does it say, oh my God, I want to buy it. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. They're not desperate yet. Don't get in. I don't care if that's a higher high, higher low sequence. Don't get in. Okay, now we're talking. Now you know these guys are back, fighting again, saying, come on, this is the best price you can do. Give it to me. Give me all the stock you have. Give it all to me. And the war begins again, the bidding war. I want this price. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. You want to be involved in these areas. This is the area you want to be involved in. Let me tell you all of this thing right now. The difference between you and your success and all of your goals is this, is your ability to understand that blue part to the best of your knowledge. Now, if you know that's what needs to be done for you to make a single penny in the market, if you know this information now, then conquer it. I want, when a pullback comes in like this, or if it comes in this format, or if it comes in this format, I want you to be a PhD in the pullback. When whatever that blue thing comes up with, in whatever shape, way, or form, you need to look at that and be like, I can crush all of them. I will put in countless hours to study that, because what is standing in between me and my goal and my success is that bloody blue thing. I need to master that blue part. That blue part is where I need to put all my focus on. If that means I have to study Fibonacci, I will study Fibonacci. If that means I need to study wave Elliots, I will study Elliott waves. If that means I need to hire some morons from YouTube to teach me on this, I will do that. If do whatever it takes, learn everything and anything, because that's the only thing between you and your success is that blue part, You talk about timing, you talk about strategy. One is, you know where the job is. You know where the money is. What's missing is time. How do I do this? How many variations are there? There's 1 million, and each variation might take 100 hours to learn. Will you do it? Or will you say, that's too much work. SNR, I got it. I got a shortcut. If it reaches SNR, I buy it. Oh, I got it. I got a shortcut. If it reaches 61.8%, I buy it. Do you think you're the only one on the planet who's come up with that? You're going to join the 1% with that? You're going to wake up one morning and show up to the billionaires lounge and saying, hey guys, I bought 61.8%. That's what you guys are all doing, right? No homework, no studying, no hard work, just buying at 61.8%. Come on, put in the damn work. What's wrong with you? Stop looking for shortcuts. Figure it out. Figure it out. Learn what is needed to be learned. How does that pullback come in? What are the different variations? Why do they have different variations? How long does it take? Does it get affected by the time of day? Why does it not work in the middle of the night? Why does it work only during the opening hours? During the opening hours, is there market manipulation? Why is there market manipulations? How does Wall Street look at this area? How do retail traders look at this area? Where do people put their stop losses? Where should I put my stop losses? Have you answered all those questions? Or are you simply looking for SNR line, baby? It's at the SNR line. Buy it. 61.8%, buy it. Oh, I'm going to draw a box. Anywhere in the box, I buy it. And then you'll realize, why is my stop loss 80 pips wide? Your stop loss is like 80 pips wide. Well, why do you have to do that? Why do you have to do that? Why Why can't you just sit there, figure it out, get good, hit the entry, put your stops, and conquer? I wanted to show you guys one thing here. Okay, I want to show you guys one thing here. Let's take a look at this. What I'm basically trying to show you guys is our market beats application, right? So what we did was, remember how I was telling you guys that when the market is active and it moves, there's 28 pairs that I have my team manually go through, manually. Okay, it is vital that I teach my team to do everything manually first. I want them to learn the hard way. Okay, so what we do is we look at the markets every morning and we say, where's the money? Where's the job? Where's the demand? I don't want to see Aussie USD alone. I want to see Aussie USD, Aussie CAD, Aussie New Zealand, Aussie Yen, Aussie Swiss, Aussie Swiss franc. I want to see all of them saying the same thing. When I see all of that saying the same thing, I'm like, the demand is not on Aussie USD. The demand is on Aussie. That is the strongest demand you can cater to. If you have to work for someone that's going to give you commission, work for the biggest. I use market beats as a shortcut. Okay, this is something one of my teammates, he's developed this because he's got wife and kids and he's very busy, but he doesn't want to miss out on the pulse of the market. He needs to know, what am I doing today? Where's my job? What am I doing today? Where's my job? What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? If he knows where the job is, 50% of the job is done. In this case, 14 hours ago, we had some of the news events here, that some of the activities. Now, this activity, it's programmed through artificial intelligence in the back end from our stuff. What it's looking for is multiple things. It's looking for volume. It's looking for ATR. It's looking for sudden movements in the market. It's looking for correlation. It's looking for how much in sync it is versus something else. It's measuring all of that thing and it spits out, you need to put your attention on this currency right now. You need to put your attention on this currency because this time frame is on the move. Look at it right now. Figure it out and see, why is it on the move? Is it already part of a move that is launching, or you can get the next launch that is coming up? Okay, so it basically tells you, where is the job today? Where is your job today? If this thing doesn't go on, I'm not working today. Going forward, this is the way you're going to have to think. Each trade, you treat it as if everything depends on that one trade. If I have to put a gun to your head and saying, don't mess up this trade, then don't mess up that trade. Do it very slow, very carefully. Try to understand it the best of your ability. Don't mess up with your stupid emotions. Anyone telling you, oh, it's not a technique issue, the issue is in your psychology, bring him to me, I will slap him hard. You have psychology issues because you can't wake up and do the job. That's why you have psychology issues. You can solve it through education. You can solve it through education. Get in there and get the job done. What is wrong with that? All right, guys. You guys had a lot of motivation today, lots of stuff to focus on. I've given you the exact blueprint on what needs to be done. Okay, I've given you the keys to the castle. You know what's going to happen? 1% is going to actually use the keys to the castle and open the doors. The rest is going to hold the key and be like, one day I will go inside. One day I will go inside. All right, guys, until next time. Cheers.